Hello everyone, this is Nexel here, and I wanted to talk to you about the choice, and what I mean the choice is basically the choice that I made to start my journey. Um, it took basically. I mean, well, I had quite a lot of I would like to call them basically wake up calls, you might say, but basically I had a lot of like slaps on my face that basically was trying to tell me, Nexel, you need to do something. You cannot continue being overweight and messing up your life. And like I'm a big shopper person. I mean, I used to shop a lot, not anymore, but I used to shop a lot at the time, and I always had a lot of trouble finding clothes that fit me, and it was very frustrating. I would go to a store, like I actually like to go to Express. I love that store, and their sizes don't run. They run small, so I always have problems finding something that will fit, especially pants. I was a size 42 and 44 pants, so I'm going to a store that typically only carry up to 38, and lucky if 40. The same thing with shirts. You know, I needed double X shirts, and they mostly carry only X large and larges, and finding double X's was kind of a problem sometimes. So it was very frustrating, like even their suits. So it was like, I need to do something, but it wasn't quite enough, because I would just then, okay, well, whatever, I'm saving money, I don't have to buy clothes here, but I will go to other stores and experience something similar. So I had a second wake up call. At age 27, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. For those of you that don't know what that is basically, during the night you actually stop breathing for various episodes within an hour. It could be up to 7 times in an hour. You stop breathing for 1 or 2 minutes, and basically what happens is that you end up gasping for air, and this can lead to a lot of complications. Because basically what's happening is that your brain is not receiving enough oxygen. So it was quite something serious. So I go, my doctor tells me, well, you should try to lose weight and see if it will help. Probably won't be enough, but but I was like, okay, well, I'll try. So I went ahead and started doing, of course, lots of diets and whatever, and they didn't work. So, but I had this machine that it was a pretty cool machine, but I had to rent it. I had to pay like $200 a month for that machine. So here I'm at age 27, and I have to sleep with a max to be able to breathe. You know, Especially when my doctor tells me, yeah, there's a small percentage of the people they die in their sleep, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm sure if you have heard something like that, you probably wouldn't like it. You probably feel like, WTF. But the last wake up call was really what made me kind of like say, okay, this is it. There was one day that I was at a park with my son, and at the time he was like 3.5 years old, and he was playing with some kids and stuff, and I guess they were throwing a football, and I guess my son decided to go after wherever these kids went. Um, so I was trying to call him, and he wouldn't hear me because I wanted to. We were already there for like an hour and a half, and I started trying to run towards him, and I started getting dizzy, and I actually fell on my knees, and you know there was like a moment for me. It was like, some people like to call it their aha moment. This was the actual big double slap in your face wake up call. Like, I was fatigued, I was dizzy, and I couldn't continue running after him. And I'm like, I'm 27 years old. my son is now 3.5. At this rate, I'm not even gonna be able to play with him when I'm 30. I was 282 pounds at the time. So that was like, if you know it I mean, things started coming together. Like my dad, I had lost him to diabetes. I had lost him when I was 21, and I'm like, um, maybe at the rate I'm going, maybe I'll make it to when my son turns 21. But I don't think I will, because I'm having to sleep with a machine to be able to breathe. I'm always tired. I'm always fatigued, and now I'm trying to catch up with him on a park, and I can't. So, and it was a very emotional moment for me. I was crying. Someone came up to me and helped me. They tried to talk to me. I was just like mad, and I just went and grabbed my son and went home and sat down for 2 hours. Looking at the infomercial of the program that I decided to go for, which I already had doubts about it, but a lot of stuff out there. But the point is, it took me those three wake up calls to finally decide and make the choice to improve my health and improve my fitness and be able to live longer and be there for my son when he needs me. So I don't know if you had any wake up calls. I don't know if you're still deciding what to do about your health and your fitness. I don't know if you're on any kind of medication and you have given up on yourself and don't know what to do. But what I can tell you is that it really can be done, and I did it. It took three wake up calls. It actually took me various years to be able to make the decision, but the mindset and making the choices is half the journey. So I really hope that I've been able to add value to you with this. I'm hoping that some of you may be able to relate with me. And if you haven't made the choice yet, I say go for it. And if you need help, I'm here for you. Just don't hesitate to contact me. I'm simply a dad that decided that it was time to take action and do not let food addictions and circumstances and schedule get in the way of becoming becoming someone that my son can look up to, and someone that is going to be with my son for a long time. Like, I'll tell you my goal. My goal is to be able. It may sound silly, but my goal is actually to be able to play with my son's grandkids. Yeah, I want to be able to play with them. So whether it happens at 70 years old or 90 years old, that's my goal. So and that's why I keep this lifestyle. Aside from the many benefits that I have experienced, including pretty much not getting tired whatsoever, except after a workout, of course. But that's what made me make the choice. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to get back to me. I would love to hear from you. I appreciate you for watching this. You have an awesome day, and God bless. Bye bye.